This is going to be my last take in terms of this election thing because I'm really tired of it. But the previous video, I was having some audio problems, because I live very close to the airport, and so there was a whole lot of things going on last night. But I'm gonna get straight to the point because I'm gonna make certain that this video is not long because, like I say, I'm tired. I'm tired of this whole Kamala Harris and Donald Trump thing. But I will say this: it is amazing how so many people who previously called themselves so conscious have showed themselves to be so fragile. And it's amazing of how through this whole campaign, a lot of people were willingly ignoring what was obviously right in front of your face. They say all of these things about Trump, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. People say, are you a Trump supporter? Fix the economy. Okay, I didn't have a problem of having Kamala Harris, who is a woman or black woman or Indian woman. I don't care, dude. Okay? When it comes to the economy, especially out here in Las Vegas, when I was a manager back in the kitchen area in this casino out here called the Rio, all right, I was the only black man in the entire department on all three shifts. And these Hispanic people did everything they could to try to get me to fail or to try to get me to explode and go off. Okay? And they said, a lot of black people said, man, I hope you don't pop one day, because everybody has a breaking point. And see, me, I say, yeah, everybody has a breaking point except me. And see, look, to me, if I know that you're trying to break me, if I know that that's what you're trying to do, you'll never succeed because I know that's what you're trying to do. But what's amazing about the outcome of this election, as I said before, all of these people in our community who call themselves conscious and strong and independent and highly conscious and intelligent, those are the primary people that you see breaking down, walking around with their heads down because they so disappointed that Donald Trump got back into office. So what is it that you want? Do you want another 4 years of a broken economy? Do you want another 4 years of high gas prices, high grocery prices? I mean, where's the intelligence in that? This is what you wanted? That's probably the reason why you're breaking down. Because you wanted 4 more years of all of those things that I just mentioned. And that's not intelligent at all. This was just a feminist movement and it was a race movement. Oh, I don't care. I'll go through another 4 years of complications. I'll go through another 4 years of high gas prices, high grocery prices, having to give these apartment complexes 3 months rent before I'm able to move in. The inflation, I want 4 more years of inflation. You want to know why I want 4 more years of inflation? Because I want the first black woman or woman in office. You sound like idiots. You people sound like idiots. Now people may say, oh, is he calling us idiots? Yeah, because the shoe is fitting. The shoe is fitting. And people say, oh, the reason why things are getting better is because that's Biden's economy. That's why the gas prices are going down. Do you hear yourself? Now that they're on their way out of the office, out of the White House, all of a sudden, the same administration all of a sudden decides to do something about the gas prices. Are you listening to yourself? And see, this is what Trump was telling them during those debates. If you're able to do something about it, why don't you do it? So now that Trump wins, all of a sudden the gas prices are going down. So now they decide to do something after they've lost the election. Come on, y'all, wake up. The whole thing is, why are y'all walking around so afraid of what Trump's going to do? Oh, we're going to be doing this. Things are going to be so bad. You want to know why you're thinking like that? Because your sister was a part of the propaganda and hate propaganda campaign against Trump. The reason why you're so afraid is because she is the one that's got you walking around here afraid, because you was foolish enough to believe all of her hate propaganda. This is the reason. This is the reason why you're afraid. Because instead of her answering questions, she launched a hate campaign towards Donald Trump, because she knew that damn near 40%, 30 to 40% of you was hating him anyway. But at the same time, those same people who hated him had agreed that while he was in office, the economy was better. This Democratic Party has got y'all heads messed up so bad. But as my other video was saying, and like I said, I want to keep this short, focus on yourself. Why are you so worried about what Trump is going to do? So you mean to tell me for the next 4 years coming, you're going to be more afraid and therefore more concerned about what Donald Trump is going to do to you than for you to focus on what you need to do for yourself? I mean, this is all I'm hearing. You don't even know when somebody is insulting you. Like I said before, she scraped the bottom of the barrel in Hollywood, and she picked out the most immoral, the most filthy entertainers to put and perform in front of you, because she knew that that's the food that I can serve these niggas, and I know that they're gonna gobble it up. I know they can't think for themselves. And since they worship Beyonce as a god, as a goddess, then they'll listen to their God. They'll listen to all of their idols. Hey, if Beyonce say vote for Kamala Harris, then I will. If Nicki Minaj says vote for Kamala Harris, then I will. If Alicia Keys and if all of these people tell you to vote for Kamala Harris, they're telling you that you are not capable of thinking for yourself. You need these idols that y'all worship so much to convince you to vote for somebody who didn't answer one damn question. None of your questions. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong? And he said, what he mean by you people? I'm talking about the part of the community that have been brainwashed. I'm talking about y'all. I'm not talking about the intelligent black people who are very much concerned about their economic welfare. Those are the ones who supported Trump, because they're tired of walking around here having to spend damn near $100 to fill up their gas tank. I drive a Mercedes Benz, and so you know you can't put just regular gas in no Benz. I have to pay premium, and I got sick and tired of paying damn near $5 a gallon just to fill my tank up. Something needs to change. You're in the grocery store, 3 or 4 items, all the way up to 5 items are beat, and you looking at it, it's almost $100 already. You in the 70s right now, and you haven't even gotten halfway. through your groceries. I'm 60 and I'm going on 61 in January. So I seen my great grandmother suffer through the inflation that Jimmy Carter created when he got in office. So I know the effects of inflation. And Biden and them's inflation was worse than Jimmy Carter's. And Biden, not too long ago, had said that Kamala, whatever the hell her name is, she was 100% behind every single decision that he made. And does he have to say that? Or do you understand the relationship that the vice president is supposed to have with the president? Of course she agreed to it. She's the vice president. She can't go against it. And this is what you wanted 4 more years of this. And simply because of the effects of her propaganda and her hate campaign, a whole lot of you guys are walking around here terrified out of your mind. All of these videos that I see, women are losing their minds, having these mental breakdowns, simply because your sister wasn't voted in as the first black woman president. Considering the mentality of the black women today, we don't need one of y'all in office. We don't need one of y'all in office. So they say, well, he say that black women shouldn't be in office right now. So he's saying that this white man is a better candidate? Yeah, I will say that. You know, because he's a billionaire, he's a businessman. And it takes a business mentality to fix what is crooked right now. Get it straight. Now, as far as him being racist, I could care less if he's racist. Well, he hates black people. I don't care if he hates black people. You hate black people. Stop fronting. I don't care how he feels. I don't care what he says about women. Damn sure don't care nothing about that. Fix this goddamn economy. That's all I care about. Because I'm in the stock market and my numbers ain't looking too good lately. However, the numbers are starting to look better, and that's all I care about. People may say, you self-centered? Yeah, I'm self-centered. I sure am, because ain't nobody else thinking about my welfare. And if nobody else is thinking about your welfare, you sure as hell better, because it starts with you. It doesn't start with other people's support. See, because people can easily say, I support you. That doesn't mean anything. My mother had told me one time, I support your writing. That doesn't mean anything to me, because I'm the one that's writing these books. So simply because someone says, I support you, doesn't mean anything, because it's you and what you're doing that's going to make your life better. So somebody saying that they support you, get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's just a common platitude. It doesn't mean anything. Whatever you set your life to do, you have to do it yourself. And if no one so-called supports you, as long as you support yourself by being dedicated and being responsible, that's all that counts. That's what's going to make you successful, not other people's support. The only time that you can rely on someone supporting you is if you have a product out there. Okay? You have a product out there. That's just like once I put my books out. You know, those who find themselves interested in the synopsis of the story, those are the people that's going to buy the book. That's support. Okay? But someone just verbally saying that, oh, I support you. And if that makes you feel better about what you're doing, you have a problem. You have a problem. Do what you have to do. And stop walking around here being afraid of what Trump is going to do. Because if black people are free, you know, they talking about, oh, we getting ready to go back into slavery. Well, if that's your thinking process, you damn sure will be going back into slavery, because your sister Kamala has already enslaved you with this fear that you're walking around feeling right now. hold your head up. Let it go. Because there's too many of you walking around here, I can't believe that happened. Well, it happened. And if you don't believe that it happened, that's your problem. Because the reality is, it happened. It's done. It's over with. Move forward. Let go of the effects of this propaganda machine, this hate campaign that she imposed on all of you. She lost the campaign. Accept it. Move on. With that being said, everyone, please get your sanity back and have a good night. All right? Everything's going to be all right. You want to know why everything's going to be all right? Because you brothers and sisters are responsible. You're responsible for your success or your failure. It has nothing to do with Trump and what he may do. Be rid of all of this propaganda because it doesn't mean anything. Okay? Because fear's intention is to make you afraid. And once you're afraid, it implies that you're intimidated. And if you're intimidated, there's no movement with you. See, fear's intention is to be afraid because fear wants you to become afraid because fear itself is afraid. And if the entity of fear can make you afraid, then that makes fear feels secure. You know that whole saying that there's nothing to fear but fear itself? Absolutely not. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because when Yeshua was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he was dealing with fear. At first, he didn't know what he was dealing with until God let him know. It's not mentioned in the Bible, but it is implied. And when you're on your way to do something right, something that you want to accomplish, and when you're faced with fear's intention is to divert you from what you are put on the earth to do. And so once you get past fear and your understanding of fear, you like, oh, okay. You understand fear, that fear wants to make you afraid. I mean, it's the same as two boxers standing in front of one another in the ring. The whole stare down is because they're both afraid. And the edge that they're trying to get from one another with the fear factor, that whole stare down is if I make my opponent afraid, then I'll have the advantage of him. And that makes them feel secure. This is why I say fear's intention is to make you afraid. And a lot of you are walking around here afraid right now. And your brother is telling you fear's intention is to make you afraid. Don't let the results of this election cause you to lose focus on what you know you need to do with your life. Don't allow it. Because fear wants you to be afraid, because fear itself is insecure. Just like your sister. She was insecure. That's why she got all of these celebrities. And she threw all that trash at y'all, and y'all gobbled it up. And you was able to look right at them, the same as you looked at her. And you could tell that she was reading a prompter. Here's Nicki Minaj reading her so-called speech. And you knew that she was reading it. You knew it. But you still took every word in that she was telling you as facts. Beyonce was reading it too. Alicia Keys was looking to the side at the prompter just like this. She wasn't even looking at the camera. So you mean to tell me y'all couldn't tell that she was reading? This is why the Bible says, think not what you will say, for it's not you that speak, but the Father that speaketh through you. How come you put these celebrities in front of the world, and if they really supported you, how come you just didn't let them say what they wanted to say? No, you had to write it down. And What's a shame about it is that you all saw that and you still gobbled it up. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Get some confidence in yourself. You're far more intelligent than that. You're far more confident than that. You're far more responsible than that. Get past this. Whatever you have to do to get past it, get past it. Because God has got some rewards for everyone. Even the ones who supported Trump, even the ones who supported Kamala. Think of yourself. Take your mind off of what you think Trump is going to do to the effects of her hate campaign in terms of the effects of propaganda. Let it go. Focus on what you need to do with your life. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters. And I'm not going to do any more videos on this stupid campaign. I'm happy that it's over. I'm more than happy that it's over. And I'm going to get out of here because I have some things to do. And I hope all of you beautiful, beautiful black people have a good night, please. And stay human. And be responsible. Do for yourself. Peace.